Yeah, that's us.
Bam.
With Rosen on the TRU-MON show. Are you, bro?
I am great. Much love to Canada. You know what I'm saying? I dance National Ballet of Canada, multicultural, all the subscribers, Jonick, everyone. Please support this guy. He's on fire. He does the work.
Yeah, man. Today we're going to keep going with our astrology, the 88 constellation. I have a few thoughts to share with you first before we touch this. But before, I would like to start with a prayer. I found a great prayer, and it's something that I'm going to repeat often, especially when I go gaze at the sun. And yeah, teach me how to trust my heart, my mind, my intuition, my inner knowing, the senses of my body, the blessings of my spirit. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter my sacred space and love beyond my fear, and thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious sun. It's a Lakota prayer. It's a native prayer, and that's what I would like to start with, is the word native. Okay, because from native come recreative, come I wrote another one, relatives, and relate. Expand a bit on this, on the native. And
yeah,
native, you take out the T, it makes a naive, no? Native, naive.
Yes.
I think it's very close.
Yeah. That would be your nativity story. Nativity, native, navy, Navajo, woe, nove, Nova Scotia, Scota, the daughter of Akhenaten. Nova means 9, Navagraha, 9. Your natives are the 9. We're all connected. The 9 is the 6. That would be your logo for Cancer. A 6 and 9, not just sexual positions now. We're talking about your native. Your native son was a movie. Native son? Yep. Why? The sun is your native. The sun is a reflection of all 9 or 88 constellations in a few rays. And if you look at it in the morning, you are getting your native sun. You are getting your ancestors with no extra cheese.
Yeah. You know, in astrology, they talk about 12 constellations. I don't think we should completely just put those aside. They're part of it. But also, something I see that there is 12 months in the year, but also we go to school and it's 12 grade.
Yes.
12 steps.
Yes.
You know, so what is all these 12 around? And I can
let me help you. Oh, let's get into that one. Wait a minute. So Moses.
A dozen. Like we use this, like a dozen of eggs, a dozen of this, a dozen of this. Why? That number 12, they want it so impregnated in our minds, in the psyche of the masses, because you have a case of beer of 12, everything comes in 12. You go to school, 12 grade.
Yes. Well, I mean, at what time does Cinderella lose all of her shit? 12 o'clock? Remember Cinderella? 12? And everything, right. You have 12 body functions. Let's get into this. You have 12 cell salts. You have 12 cranial nerves. Now, it's very simple. 12 is still your 3. 2 and 1 is 3. That would be your Father, Son, Holy Spirit, your Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, your Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, your Bel, Taron, and Isus, and Druid culture. Moses had 12 loaves of bread. Hercules had 12 labors. King Arthur had 12 knights. Christ had 12 apostles. And you wonder why your Freemasons love the number 3. Now, when Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls did this for West and East, it's the 3. They're playing with you. East Coast, West Coast, that's 3 and 3 in Freemasonry. Biggie go that way, Tupac go that way. Fucking with us. Pardon my language, right. The numbers. Listen, what I do is I decode the numerology in your name and the astrology behind the number, so you can see how your celebrities are using these numbers. Because Jason and the Argonauts, how many companions did he have? 12. Are you kidding me? Took him 12 days to find the sun or some crap? Right. You see what I'm saying? It's about your body. Mind control happens through numerology, not just bad things. You have to be smart to get the human being. We are very powerful. Yeah, go ahead.
You have to be smart also with astrology, and very careful, I think, and smart with everything in life. And astrology is not something that I want to, especially like lose myself in it and like lose the sense of reality, because you can with astrology get lost because it's not stuff that I have experienced myself. That's what I mean. Like I haven't seen all the stars in the sky. I don't think I can ever see them all. So, most astrologers, and that's a fact I think we can all face. I think I have an echo still, bro. I don't know what does this today. I have a little echo. Maybe it's the sound on my side or your side. I'll lower it. Most astrologers, we have to face the fact that we haven't experienced what we talk about. You know, you have never, like, even what we talk about here, the 88 constellation. I've never seen them. Like I've never like took a telescope, because from the point of reference where I am here, I can only see so much in the sky. And I cannot be here and in Australia at the same time, me, my own person, to experience it myself. So I have to relate to others that, you know what I mean? So it becomes at one point a storytelling a bit. That's what I mean.
Well, the stars direct you. You just said Australia. You have the Corona Australis constellation. Australis is Australia, or Nostradamus, the guy who could see the future. How did he do that? By the way, you can see all the constellations. You're talking to the right person. You have to change the way you look at the moon. The moon's tricky. Okay, so here's this. When you stare at the moon with the right focus, if you look directly in the center, what happens is you go deeper into the light. It's the dark sun. The moon is Saturn as well. It's a dark sun. It's the satanic one, right? Simple. She exposes all the stars behind her. I've seen them. It's insane. It was hard to do it, but you can see them if you look directly at the moon. But you got to smoke a little bit too and relax your brain. Seriously.
Yeah.
So I get it. But
helps.
Here's the thing. We're living in a world right now where I have people that live in this house. I don't feel very safe, that have told me stuff like this, right? They're a part of the LGBTQ movement and they're vegan, but they're into fact-based science, not astrology. Whoa. Now, when that person said that, I said, listen now. I said, your phosphorus in your DNA means the morning star, Venus. The person walked right by it, talked right over it, did not want to build. And I said, you go to Oxford, and they want to talk about some other. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you show them the facts about astrology. And I realized we are living in a world where it's no longer about racism now or gender issue. It's about starism. There is deliberate. My gosh, it's an epidemic. Astrology is the thing that people hate more than anything. And I am an astrologer. So, whoa, and I'm black. Whoa.
No, but not that I don't relate to it. Like I relate to the stars. I relate to everything on Earth. But it's just at one point it becomes a bit look, I experience them, I see them, they are there, but that's where I think it's good to get together and to connect with each other, so we share our experience of what we see.
Sure. Exactly. Yeah. Gotcha.
It's in that sense. But me, I don't know nothing. Like I would have to observe for years and years before I come here and tell you I'm an astrologer or something like that. Like an astrologer to me is someone that have observed the stars. Because also what I mean is many people see the stars through a telescope but do not observe. Like when you observe, you ask deeper question about what you look at. So you observe with your ears and your eyes. So that means you observe and listen, not just see and hear.
Yes, that's what Copernicus did. Copernicus is Capricorn. Capricorn is your Baphomet, goat fish god. Copernicus took the name of Capricorn to manifest the black sun, all your judges today. And so now when you go to the average person, they go to Galileo, the gallery, the Galleria Mall, Galilei, right. Leo, oh no, King Louis, the Sun King, no, the Pope with his son, no, that's not astrology. I need fact-based. I need to go to a building where man stole shit from nature and have some monkey in a suit tell me that the white race is not a monkey, but the black race is, and that Copernicus, he's an astronomer, so it's okay now. Are you kidding me?
there's a difference with astronomy and astrology. I think
Yes. What the
astronomy is
hell?
there to mesmerize us a bit, where astrology is there to bring a bit more logic.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're
Yes.
good.
But it's
So
notice
we're
how
gonna,
it's the two.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Go.
So we're
Yeah.
okay. We're gonna keep going with our stars.
We're in it. We're in it.
We're in it. We're in it. So we're with our 88 constellation. We left with the crane, Gru. That's what we left with. Now the next one I have here is Hercules. Hercules, sons of Zeus. And I heard someone. I think I heard in a movie. It's Back to the Future. The guy says, "Oh my Zeus." So instead of saying "Oh my God," he says "Oh my Zeus" or something like that.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah. So Zeus is another word for God, or
Yeah. Zeus. Okay.
Zeus.
En français, we have Desus in ballet. Desus. It means over your head. Desus is Jesus is Jupiter. Zeus.
Oh, Zeus.
Right. Of course, Jupiter. But Hercules now has a her. Her, right. Lucifer. It occurs to me that it would be a version of Venus now. But Hercules is also known to be Hanuman. Have you seen the movie called Black Panther with the purple cult of the Boule? The Boule. Hi, Boulets. The Black Freemasons. Yep. Skull and Bones. They use purple. Crown Royal. Oh, yeah. And Thug Passion. Tupac getting you to drink yourself to death. Very simple. In the Black Panther movie, it's all BP gas station. Wow. Anyways, ridiculous. They say Hanuman randomly. One actor says, praise Hanuman. Hanuman is Hercules in India. It's the same symbol. It's the strong god. The two pillars, you have caterpillars. How do you get to your two pillars? You have an insect. The insect is in a sect. I have a locus review, Carulius right in my skull. You see where I'm going, you get it. Your two caterpillars are your arms, your Jackin and Boaz, what you jack off with, why they want you to beat it. Right, anyways, Michael Jackson, Jordan Maxwell, whatever. Mars and Jupiter, who knows, right? Anyhow, yeah, Hercules is Venus, but it's also a transgender god as well. It can be a man as well.
Yeah. Okay. So that's satisfy me for this one. The other one is very interesting. It's orologium. Now there's a lot of feedback apparently. Even Leslie told me in a message. Thanks, Leslie. Yeah, we have feedback here with the sound. So I don't know if we can work something. I'll check on my side. Hold on.
Let me mute my microphone. I'm gonna mute it now. Let me see. Does this help you?
Yes. Try to mute it when I talk. It should be better. Yeah. Yeah, mute it when I talk. That's it. That's what I used to do before with other people. I don't know. Sometimes maybe I can tell you. I don't know. Orologium, okay? And the definition here I have is, of course, clock. Clock. Interesting word, eh? See, lock. Expand on this.
Okay, so your locks. You have a rap group called The Locks that were down with Puff Daddy. You pop lock, handcuffs. Hand in Latin means manus, maneuver, lock, Lakshmi. Lakshmi of India, Venus. Once again, that would be a version of the 7 locks on the head or clocks of Samson. Samson had 7 locks. Sun has 7 rays in which they were unlocked. Unlock? What does that mean? It means that when the sun falls, right, into another consciousness, it goes through 7 worlds, maybe 9, unlocking the Dora, the Explorer. Your constellations mean a house. Doesn't your house have a grandfather clock? Whose father? Our Father who art in heaven, the grandfather, grand plie in ballet, demi plie, lock. So you're unlocking your understandings when you get into etymology. When you look at your stars, you find out who you are.
A lot, and that's what I've been doing lately. I've been starting to write a book. I'm going to title it 33 Keys to Unlock Your Full Potential. And that's what I want. I think there's something locked in there. And with the clock, with the C lock or something, we can probably, with time, unlock it. That's it. With time, you unlock your potential.
Yes. And I wanted to say that we have a Time magazine. What is your Time magazine telling you? That is the time of the month. Time of the month has Tom, Atom. The red background of your Time magazine. Bruno Mars. Mars is red like planet. It's that time of the month, meaning your elite know when the time, clock you. Ku Klux Klan now. Klux means clock in German. Hi, you rednecks out there. I see ya. Trying to clock me with Venus. Your phosphorus means the morning star. Whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. You got a female orb up there. Checking your time, your phosphorus, helping you to be you, helping you to be unique. Do you know what time? There was a group that Prince gave birth to. Morris Day was called The Time. Jungle Love, oh, a girl I wanna know ya. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games, Guns and Roses. Right. And they have little girls dancing to that music, by the way, and it's all about sex and drugs and sacrifice. I can't believe it. Anyways, yes, your clock, your time, right, is telling you it's a certain time of the month or the year where they're doing a ritual of idolatry on you, meaning they're taking you away from your time. Not about you. Look at the Hitler on the cover of Time. Look at, I don't know, this dancer, Misty Copeland, this first African-American ballerina in New York. But why is she on the cover? Well, I don't know.
I was thinking of something also, when we were referring to astronomy and astrology. Astronomy, there's something really surprising with this, that they are able to see stars that are millions of light years away from here that they tell us. But there's a certain limit to how far you can see and how small you can see and how big you can see. Like there's a limit to this. So the stars, to be able to say that, to be able to map the constellation with the astrology, whether not astronomy, I'm not talking about CGI picture. Astronomy, that's what I see from astronomy, is that's it. It's pretty much CGI. But astrology, it has to be close. Like the stars are close. It can be far because he can't see them. If they're too far, he wouldn't be able to map all the sky like that. So that tells me that they are close, that if you can observe them, just if you can see them, like imagine if you have a little light far, like just take a flashlight, go at the end of the street, I won't even see it if you go too far. So the stars, we can all see the stars, de scintiller dans le ciel, on les voit toutes scintiller dans le ciel. Illuminate the
it's
sky.
funny.
So
yeah, listen.
I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to gain clarity here.
Oh, you're fine. How's the echo? Is it okay? The echo? Okay, so your stars, they're always there. They're over your head. They're not that far away. We have calcified our pineal gland since birth. We don't know what our eyes can do. We have no idea what the human body can do. If I can frozen, can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah. If I can manifest an orb out of my face, in which I have it on my YouTube, if I can chant Hare Krishna to my plants, which a lot of folks don't believe that I did that. I did. And it came back to life. This means something. That there is a direct source of energy that's guiding me and you that made me do that. There's no way your computers are showing colors with electronics. This plugged in crap? No. What is your telephone pole attached to? Earth. What is Earth? Right. Earth is on poles. She's on strings from the stars. They hold her firm. And then the moon over your head, dum-dums out there, she moves over you. So if we're on a ball, once again, if I'm driving from Davenport, Iowa, all the way to downtown Iowa, and I see the moon and Venus always together, no one looks at it. When I get to downtown Iowa, the moon is right where I'm at. So if I'm on a ball, I would follow that damn.
Frozen.
And I'd say, hey,
It's
Saturn.
okay.
Hey, I'm Elon Musk. I'm driving my Zephyr. Hi, Saturn. Why are you killing people? Right, stupid.
Right. Now, someone wrote in the chat, Mindy said, and something we didn't say with the clock before. If you look at the clock is 2C together. No, 1C one side, 1C the other side. And we usually, when you have a lock is round, usually, and you put the key in the middle. So is there something maybe in the middle of the earth?
Yes. Yes. Who is that person who said that?
Hold on, in the chat, I saw that. Mandy Media, she said clock has 2cc, which is 33 numerology. So what left is lock, so means 33, lock and key.
Yes.
Lock and
Now
key.
your skull and bones. Guess what your skull and bones, what the offspring cult is called? The lock and key. Right. Lakshmi, Venus. Who's bonding you? Who's the Marquis de Sade? The Marquis de Sade bonds you. James Bond? So what you're dealing with, yes, what you're dealing with is something that takes your two letters, right? Your two C's. So you have a half a moon, it goes full, and then it goes back to nothingness. When you die, right, you become that. You get chopped up into pieces. That's the story of Osiris. He gets chopped up. No, he goes on to another reality, a realm. So good on the name again was Mandy?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Start. Mandy. Hey, Mandy, your name Mandarin. Manus in Latin is the hand. Man, Mars. And Men in Black, right. They use that M to mess with you. 33 bones in my spine. C and C is 3 and 3. When the clock comes together, that's the time for humanity to go to work because you're broke. You need money from the moon. It's 1 billion years away.
Next to one, I think we're going to do them together because they're very related together. It's Hydra and Hydrus. Hydra, Hydra, and Hydrus, Hydrus and Hydra. And it refers to the first one, sea serpent, and the other one, water snake.
Woo!
Sea serpent and water snake.
Yes. Well, this one's easy. Hey, you yogis out there, or Yogi the Bear, or Yogurt, or Yo Play, or Yo-Yo Ma. Arigato. So you have Kundalini. Kundalini means the coiled one. You have a star. I believe it's in, I just did the crux or crater. It's called Alpheka. It means coiled thong. All right, go to my YouTube, Jonik, and see all my videos, dude. Wow, it means a coiled thong. What coils? A serpent. Now, who is Drake? Drake the rapper is Draco. Who is Vlad the Impaler? He was Dracula. They drank blood and chopped off heads. Drake, serpents. Serpents, dragons have a serpent body. Kundalini means the coiled one. Who is Houdini? Dini, Kundalini, lean, Lena Horn. Lean on me when you're not. Nice try. Now, when Christ says be wise as serpents, he's talking about your, I don't know, your sperm. Your sperm float like little serpents. When you look at all 88 constellations, those are little sperms in a fish tank. Hi, go Google all your constellations. It's beautiful. They're all frozen. They're little symbols of your kundalini, your breath and your body. Your pituitary and pineal gland are your kundalini. Go ahead, sorry.
So all thermodynamic application has to be related to the serpent because you look in the AC unit, you have a serpent, the serpentine coil. It's all serpentin. On appelle ça serpentin en français. Mais there's a reason for that. Like, and the serpent is cold blood. It's cold, a serpent, no? So,
yes.
you know, there's something there. No?
What did Rick James say? Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded is your birth control before Christ. You see how they work? They don't play. They don't play. Your elite do not play. They know your shit better than you and me. They've been doing this for hundreds of years. Listen to me. I figured out when they started to really get into this shit. The 1600s, the number 6 Your celebrities do this. The mudra for your Venus 6. That in the 1600s, your colonists had what is called starving time, where they ate each other. You mean to tell me these dumb people who came and gave you smallpox and cholera to your Mayans didn't know how to live in the forest? Because they're not from Earth. They are a different race of human. No, body snatchers, Biggie Smalls, Sandra Bullock, right. So since the 1600s, they got into your reality again. They were called the Hyksos before Christ. Go to Egypt. We kicked them out. How did we do it? We probably said, no, I'm not going to build your pyramid. And today we're like, yeah, vote and eat the meat. So it's very simple. They created their own reality in the 1600s. They started to eat each other. And then now you see them with Santa Clarita Diet. With Drew Barrymore eating humans. It's not a human race. Now, what is snakes on a plane? But SOAP, soap. Snakes on a plane. Who is mind washing you? Brainwashing you? What's a soap opera? I'm a preach. What is a soap opera? What is Irish Spring now? Hey, you aren't truly clean unless you're Irish Spring clean? Green Venus, the Druids that the Catholic Church killed? The ones who have the holly stick tree, Hollywood people? And they gave you the damn Hobbit in which they had to hurt children for your celebrities to do it. They ate each other. The Colin Powell in your ass people. Your ass is your pawns. You listen, you are a butthead. Me too. We are buttheads. Your pawns is a part of your brain. It means the bridge of asses. So you can be an ass. Totally. Or a Don Quixote. Sancho Panza, right? He takes the donkey and he rides it. Christ rides the donkey. Pinocchio gets turned into a donkey. Midsummer Night's Damn Dream. The guy gets turned into a donkey. You know what the donkey is? Astrology. Its set is the red donkey for Saturn. That's it.
We often refer to the human body when we talk about astrology for a good reason for that.
He's the one that gives you your beast. Go ahead.
What about the pineal gland, okay? Because I want to bring you onto this because we were talking about the telephone pole before, and the telephone pole are all here. What I observe is pine trees they used to put in the ground. So that tells me maybe the pineal gland is something we preserve because those poles can be in the ground for years and years and years, and they will still be very not intact, but like the insects. We have a feedback. Shut your volume. Shut your mic. Okay, because the pole can stay in the ground and the insects won't insect. You were talking about insect before. Insect won't go eat the wood. And why insect eat the wood? And if you treat it with certain stuff, you put it in the ground, they won't eat it. Like, what is that stuff that they treated with? That's very interesting also because insects feed on wood many of times. Termites, hermite, termites. Anyway, we have so much to cover. But that's my point is that pineal gland, what refers to the pineal gland if you talk about astrology? Just to make a little parenthèse. And you see, even the parenthèse, when we put words in between things, it's to see again.
Go ahead. Thank you. So this one's also a very popular and easy one to understand. Your pineal gland is your penis. Okay, it's your pinga or pingala. Ping. Now, let's go to the Nutcracker, the ballet. It's astrology. Right away. What does nut mean? It means the sky, where your stars are. Cracker. Right. Review. What cracks the sky? You crack the egg, a yellow yolk comes out. Right. It's the sun cracking your consciousness to a new day. Let's go to the bedroom of a little girl named Clara. There's a pine tree. You have pine sol cleaner in your house. Sol is the sun, and Sons of Loyola, a Jesuit, and Statue of Liberty. What are they putting in your pine sol or your solar plexus or your PlayStation? Simple. The pine tree now is a symbol of your phallic member, and it's a symbol of your antenna. It's a symbol of how you communicate to something that you can't see very well. Meaning your trees don't have eyes like you, but they can feel sight and see beyond what you can see. But you have that in your head. Your pineal gland is the pine tree and nutcracker. As it gets bigger, as it gets erect, it means that when you bring enough of your energy to your head and you stop eating fast food, having too much uncontrollable sex, hurting people, your tree gets bigger, meaning your brain gets full of gifts. Santa Claus, lights, aha moments. Oh my gosh, I'm no longer depressed. I'm out of the colonists. Like in the Nutcracker time, you had Catherine de Medici stabbing you in front of the theater, telling you to watch the ballet and you better bow to me. Right. Killing you for your ballet. Right. So your pine tree is your penis. It's your vagina. Your uterus is a hallway, like the Shaft. Remember the movie Shaft? Hi, Shaft. Right. That's your pineal gland symbol.
Interesting. Next one for you, I have a Indian constellation.
Yeah. Indus means river. Simple. Indus means river. What is a river? A river runs through it. A river runs through it. River Phoenix? River, the actor who died of an overdose at Johnny Depp's club, where Johnny Depp is in a vampire rock band. You better watch that dude. He's telling you all kinds of occult shit. Right. So the Indians, they're more than a race. They're one with you. They are the sweat of your body. India, Indus, it simply means the river. Your Milky Way is telling you that your stars, how do they get around? You ever see your little child go down a slide, Jonik? The playground slide? That's your river up there. They slide through your fluids, your water, right? They gave you your river. They cry for you. They sweat. They have sex and have secretions. When it's raining, maybe it's Mother Nature getting turned on for Zeus to make love to her and give you more trees and more humans, right? More fruit, insects, and no, that's pseudoscience. Oh, no, it's not. Because if the sky gets wet like a girl does, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You're living in Mother Earth. It's all water. It's Venus, man. Simple.
Simple. Next, simple. Next, this one you're gonna like it. It's Lacerta. Lacerta. The Latin name is Lacerta, and the other one, the definition in English is lizard. Lizard. L-I said A-R-D. Lizard. Lacerta.
Yeah. Wow. Lizard. Well, listen to me right now, everybody. You have a race up here that seems to love reptilian symbols. Let's review. We have a reptilian brain. We know that. Your reptilian brain is your relative, is your native. By the way, your native son is your reptilian. You represent from your lower mind first before you're a high. Lizard's thicket. What is a lizard doing in my kitchen? What is a lizard doing giving me fried chicken and having me eat like Godzilla is a lizard? Godzilla. Godzilla was flying in a spaceship that looks like an avocado, so I hate vegetables now. Godzilla comes out of the damn avocado and has kale skin. His skin is exactly like, so if I see kale, Godzilla, and now children, ew, yucky, boys, gross, veggies, gross. Lizard brain. You're dealing with a demon race. That's like a Godzilla. They're giving you their movies about their life because they're jealous. Because you see, we are the seventh day. They want everything about their story. They do have a story. They have to have a story about how they were made. They kidnap your humans by giving them drugs, whores, children, eating rituals. They give all that crap to your celebrities to tell their demon story.
Yeah, that's what we have, storytellers in this world. Next, Leo, lion.
Woo!
Woo!
That's
again,
Ole.
I'd like you to go with the also where it's situated in the time of the year. Leo, it's in the summer, eh?
Yes. So people out there who want to have a baby, if you want to have a Lion of Judah, go ahead.
Is it possible that the sun is hotter in the summer? But again, like the other day I was observing the sun and I'm like, if I'm here, I see the sun at this spot, let's say at the zenith during the day at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. it's at the zenith. right in front of me. Well, for someone else on Earth, it's the sun is setting. It's going to sleep.
Yep.
So this perspective, you should think about it like anywhere you are, it's either rising for someone or coming in and going out for someone. Even at the same time, I see it in the zenith. Like, I don't know, it's so weird.
No, it
I
makes
hear a
sense.
lot of echo.
What is it?
Shut your mic when I talk, it's better. Yeah, because it's no, and me, it's not so bad. It's for the people that listen, they hear it in double. So yeah, so Leo, the sun is very hot in the summer. That was my point. The sun is hot in the summer because the thing also, like sometimes the temperature from one day or another in the summer can fluctuate a lot. And the sun doesn't move that much. It doesn't move more than 1 degree per day. So there's no way that only the sun affect the heat here. This is what we think that I don't know, man. I'm not good in weather thing, but I can see that it's not only the sun. I think that affects the warmth or the coldness of this earth. I don't know what you think about that. That's why Leo is in the summer. I think the sun is hotter in the summer than in the winter.
Okay, I'm unmuting. So echo. Now, Leo is Sheol. Sheol is Hebrew for the earth. Leo is your leotard in ballet, the cat. Leo is Catholic, cat lickers. Pardon my language here. It's the pussy lickers. They gave you porn. Now, why? It is in August where you're in heat. Al Pacino and damn, what's his face? De Niro gave you the movie Heat, didn't they? Miami Heat, the basketball, because they want you to get excited because they know that Leo is in the 6, the hot. 6 is sex. Venus gave you phosphorus. She made you horny. But when are you supposed to have sex? In the summer. Why? Your baby will be born by May, April, in the spring, not in the Tropic of Capricorn, where you have a lot of Saturn. You see where I'm going. You have a lot of Capricorns out there today. They hate the sun. I have one right now at my job, Scorpio. She goes, I hate the sun, and she wears black. I said, sweetheart, you're ruled by Saturn, the black sun. She goes, oh, interesting. All of them are like this. It's not a bad thing. It's just really hard to get out of this world that we're living in when it's ruled by Saturn if you're born in the wrong time. So why do your animals go in heat in the Leo time? Simple. Your animals only have sex and make their babies in the lion, in the cat, in the universal symbol, in the padishah in ballet, the step of the cat. We don't move unless we give birth and have our fluids go into another body with the 6 in sex. The summer, never in winter. Winter, hibernate, meditate, make love, but don't ejaculate too much and don't give a lot of your sperm away. You conserve it. And then by the summertime, you're like, yeah, woo! And then you dance and you eat right and you love your wife, or if you're gay, whatever you are.
Most birds, they mate in the summer. And most animals, they mate in the summer. Now there's another. Just shut your volume, Jay. There's another thing very interesting. Also, is the amount of months that women get pregnant. The gestation period for human is 9 months. For a dog is 8 weeks. I think. So there's all kinds of animals, and they all have different gestation period. Why is that, Jay? Can you shed some light on this? Maybe if you know a little bit more by experience than me, but I see many animals having different gestation period.
Wow, that's a good point, because I assumed that all animals held their babies for 9 months. And I was talking to someone about it, and they were like, I don't know. They said, I don't know if a raccoon has 9 months. But here's my point. They have a baby like you do. But good point. Thank you. I didn't know it was 8. Well, I'll tell you what I think. I haven't researched that one, but you have a meniscus, right? Let's review. Your meniscus makes a figure 8. Your snowman that you make is the figure. It's the 2 C's of the clock. Let's get into the C's, right? So when you're forming a body or 6 figures, your animals, they came on the 6th day before you. meaning that you're the seventh day in Hermetic wisdom. The animal is very close, but clearly they have a different birthing period. It would make sense. It would be 8 because we're the Nove, we're the 9. Your urine is 9 level in pH, man, if it's healthy. You are the 9, the Navajo, the navigator. Sorry, go ahead.
I have something very interesting. I found them all. I found them all.
Oh,
I
cool.
went on Google. Listen,
Great.
mute your mic because I'm going to be a bit long, but you're going to extend on it after. If we go by the list that I have here, okay, the gestation periods, the average in days, okay, and that's very interesting. You have the baboon, 187 days. The black bear, 220. Grizzly bear, 215. Polar bear, 241. A beaver, 122. It's not long. That's 4 fois 3. That's 4 months. American bison, 217. Now we go camel, 390. I can name the look a cat, 64 days gestation period. A cat, a chipmunk, 31. That's nothing. And if we go to one of the biggest elephant, the Asian elephant and African elephant, 617, 645. So that means they're pregnant for 2 years and more. And I didn't know that an elephant mama is pregnant for 2 years and more. Wow, that's a long time. Look here, European mink, a ferret, 41 days. A fox, 52. Gerbil, 24. But the biggest one I want to bring you on is the elephant. In all the list here is the elephant. So is that why? And the whale, if you wonder the whale, the sperm whale, 535 days gestation period before the baby come out. Squirrel, I love to feed them, 35 days. Seal, 330. A rat, 22. Ah, that's interesting. A rat and a mouse, 21, 22 days. A meadow mouse and domestic white mouse, 19 days, 21 days, 20. That's why when you're a rat, man. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to let you extend on this. Let me unmute my stuff. But no, I'm already unmuted. It's you.
Okay, so I'm unmuted now, so be careful.
Okay, go ahead now. Extend on.
Okay, you mentioned one animal. You said 64. 64 in Freemasonry is the number of chaos. Nintendo 64 gives you 10 for your 1 from Mars. What's funny about what you just showed me, every number except the elephant has a short time. Wow.
64. You know what I told you? 64. Which one is 64? It's the wolf.
Woo!
Wow.
Yes, and now watch this. So who's the wolf with the little piggy story? The 3 little pigs? Who's the wolf? The Rothschilds. Who's Little Red Riding Hood now? That's a pedophile story, by the way. Johnny Depp was in the Woods movie where he's a creepy man. Right. So I hate these people so much. They're hurting children, and people in this world love Hollywood. They love NASA. They love fast food, and you give them the truth, and they look at you like you're dumb, and you're like, you are the problem, not the Illuminati, damn it. It's your neighbor. So very simple. What's awesome is your elephant, of course, it makes sense, has the longest one. Eravata means elephant of the clouds. This is why the elephant was sacred and why it's in the ballet called La Bayadere. La Bayadere means the land of the shades. Simple. Sheol is the shade, is Earth or Saturn. There's a dancer in the damn ballet called Solar. Solar? His name is Solar. He's the dark sun on the elephant in the ballet because the sun is on the ecliptic, right? The elephant is the cloud carrying your sun, giving you a higher mind. So when you see an elephant, you're like, okay, you bow. Because I was going to say that maybe the human carries it the longest because we are the 7th day. However, right, you just said elephants now, so I'm humble. Now watch this. You must research the eyesight of a goat. They see 600 nanometers. You didn't hear me. They see in 600 or 700 nanometers. The human being sees in 300 nanometers. Your goats see in cayenne, violet, orange, and blue and red. You see in blue and white only. Now, who's Baphomet? Who's Andre 3000 of your outcast AT aliens? Right. Reptiles? Rapping in your brain? Giving you conscious hip hop? Right. Nice try. I mute my mic.
Yeah. Kangaroo is another one very interesting. 42 days. That's very short. A kangaroo mama. But what's interesting with the kangaroo is they bring them inside for 42 days. But how long do they have them in the pouch in the front? You know that? You know that
You're
information?
42. Yeah, I know they're pockets. You have a hot pocket. Sorry for the echo, y'all. Sorry, by the way, pardon, me and Jonik on this technical crap. We don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the, big brother, whatever. Listen, so, yeah, so that number you just gave, what was it? It was 24, you said, or 60, pardon me.
The one I gave you was I was talking about the kangaroo 42 days.
42, 4 and 2.
A month and a half.
Here's how you do numerology. 42 is 6. Why your celebrities do that? Zodiac means the ring of animals. How would I mind control you the worst? I would get to your sexual patterns. So you're a colonist who came from Atala, Vatican City of the Dead, hence you're Walking Dead people. Skull and Bones, Bush, rest in hell. Rest in hell, burn in the bush with Moses, you bastard. Hurting children and killing Arabs and having me hate myself. Whoa. You have a race up here that watched your animals first before they watched you. Your elite are animal brain. They don't see like you. That's why they love the goat. The goat god, it sees in a rainbow. You see in blue and white. You're limited to animals. We should be humble.
We use rabbit when it comes to say the rabbit hole. We go to the rabbit hole. But the rabbit has 31 days gestation period. 31 days is what we have in the calendar, 31 days, and we know it's faulty. Huh?
31 is 4. Now, listen very carefully. If I want to be a Hitler, I'm going to call myself the Führer. Whoa. Nick Fury. Samuel L. Jackson with an eye patch of Horus, pedophilia, pirates, laughing at you. Right.
And they say hold on, do I have my mic muted? No, okay, they say we go on a hamster wheel. We're on the hamster wheel. The hamster 20 days before another baby pops out. So, yeah, okay, so very interesting, but I suggest you go do your own research and look at it and make sense of it yourself. The other one is Leo Minor, okay? There's Leo, lion, and there's also Leo Minor, little lion.
Why do we have little Bow Wow? Why do we have little Wayne, little Thug, little this, little that in the damn black community with your boule, your black skull? Right. Your stars are telling you they have children. Simple. It's your big brother. Isn't there a big brother is watching you? Right. You have a little brother. Of course you do. Don't the Native Americans have little bear? They have that stuff. They're into that. Size. Size matters. Why does size matter? Because you have to grow into a human. You have to earn the right to become it. Hence, it takes 9 months for a human because of the navigation that you're a woman, that's your sperm. Your sperm is Christopher Columbus Navajoing through your mama's uterus, yo. What you think Columbus was doing? And he made your porn. He made your orgies. He gave you XXX for 666. The rabbit time. 2 was 6. You see, what is the white rabbit in the damn Alice in Wonderland? There's a damn porno shop called the White Rabbit, or isn't it a dildo called a rabbit? Hi, ladies, be careful. I get it. Use your finger, use your hand, love yourself, use your own hands. I get it, but
yeah, totally agree. The other one is a lepus, Lepus, air, H-A-R-E, the definition they give for English, air, a hair. I heard that before. What's a hair? Not the hair.
A hair? Hair is a rabbit.
Huh? Okay, that's it. We were talking about rabbit.
Now, what is Hare Krishna? Yeah, what is Hare Krishna? Now, who is Dirty Harry? Dirty Harry is your HD TV. Hood is the Islamic name from Hebrew. So Harry Potter? Harry? Is the situation getting hairy in here? Right, so your rabbits are hairy. They're in fur, skin, furry red. You wear a mink coat, mink, I think, with my mink? No, you are getting hated on by a star. And when you die wearing the skin of a rabbit or a rabbi, your zodiac ring of animals are going to say, we don't like that because that's a symbol of me. And when you die, you go back as a fucking jacket. You come back as a multicolored dream coat and not a human. How about that?
Boom. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Next, Libra balance. You know that one.
Yes. Before that, you mentioned lupus, though. Lupus, the hair, you said before?
Lepus, L-E.
Lupus means the wolf. You have lapis lazuli, a stone of Taurus, and it's the color of your Black Panther diamond. They're using it against you. That blue, purple shit, yeah, it's a Taurus field.
Black
now,
Panther,
this next one you said?
Black Panther, BP oil, BP this, BP that.
Who is Big Punisher, the rapper? Big Punisher? Remember him? I don't want to be a player no more? No, it's I don't want to eat that food and die of a heart attack. Why are you promoting obesity? And these women slept with him? Gross. Very simple. So, yeah, you have a lot going on. Yeah, go ahead.
The next one I said was Libra balance. If you ask me.
Balance. In ballet, we have balance. Balance goes side to side. Libra has scales. Hence, Judge Judy is showing you on the intro of her show, she has the scale. Now, don't we have fish scale cocaine? Fish, Pisces, selfish, fish. Baphomet is half fish and half goat. What the hell? We have catfish, starfish. Oh, astrology. I need facts. I got to go to NASA, Copernicus, and get my pastrami. I mean, my astronomy is pastrami.
Exactly. That's it. Balance, but balance, there's something with that sign. Why do they put it in? Because I think it's in the month of October. So where, Mike, shut your mic. Where exactly is the balance in fall? Like the balance shouldn't be the balance. Like the sign balance should be instead of Gemini, no? Like why the balance should be found in the middle of the astrology circle? Like why is it so late in the year or early, whatever you are, you interpret it?
Yeah.
So,
sorry.
That, again,
So I'm gonna
is it to create unbalance?
Yes. Okay. What is order through chaos? What is order seclorum on the back of your dollar? Right. Your stars are not perfect at all. Don't get it twisted. Your stars cause cataclysms. Cat, Catholic, Leo. Your cat. Watch your cat with an insect. It tortures it. You watch the cat. Cats are cold-blooded, yo. And they meow at you and purr. But then sometimes they're like, I don't want to talk to you. You kidding me? I'm feeding your ass. You don't want to say, oh, cats don't really care. Cats will torture an insect until it has nothing left. They'll watch it. Like Michael Myers. Michael Myers in Halloween staring at his body. Now, who's Mike Myers in SNL? I'm blowing your mind. Mike Myers in Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Wonder Woman, Wonder Years, Wonder Woman. I wonder if it's a woman, the same fingers. Michael Obama. Oops, I mean Michelle, as Obama called her. You see where I'm going?
Yeah. Mandy brings something very interesting. Okay, Mandy is bringing something very interesting. Again, she says the elephant in the room, because that's an expression we use a lot, the elephant in the room. And she says, when I see an elephant eye, the fly you Dumbo, but dumb D-U-M-B she wrote, and Bo B-O-W, like Dumbo, Dumbo l'éléphant volant. Yeah. What is that thing with Dumbo the elephant that flies?
Dumbo is Airavata. Yeah, they're taking the Hindu. See, Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason, and they know all of your symbols. And so Walt Disney gave you the flying elephant. Dumbo is the same word as djembe. Djembe is jambe en français, is your leg. Your drum is your leg. How do you move? You have to have the leg of the race. My third leg? Peg leg? Peg? Wasn't Peg and Married with Children? Peg? And he hated his wife, didn't he? He hated his leg. He hated her. Ah, perfect build here. He was preparing us for the ball and chain. Marriage is horrible. Have an affair. Hate them. Yeah, make them sexy, but whatever. You kidding me? Sorry, go ahead.
And again, the ball chain. No, they used to put prisoner in a cell or bring them with a chain and a ball. That's pretty significant, man. We're all chained to that ball.
Can I tell you what that is? How's the feedback? Sorry, I'm not muted.
It's very bad.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
But it's okay. When you mute it, it's fine.
I wasn't sure. All right. So can I keep going though?
Yeah, keep going.
Sorry, y'all. Anyhow, shit. I forgot where we were going. Well, oh yeah, the ball and chain.
The ball chain.
The ball and chain is BAC.
Ball chain.
There you go. You get it. Birth control. There you go. You got it. Mind control. Birth control is mind control, ladies. But it's BAC for Bacchus. Bacchus is the Hebrew name for your Mars, your Bruno Mars. Right. And your Johann Sebastian Bach. Doesn't your tree have bark, arch in your foot? The royal arch of your 33rd degree dum-dums who don't want you to know that you are the arch. I'm gonna mute now.
Yeah, that's good. Mute. The arch and you have an arch in your foot also. You said them very good. Lupus wolf. What is that? Wolf, lupus. I heard that word before. Lupus, Lupus, and wolf. And then you have the lynx. The wolf and the lynx are right beside each other here. Go ahead.
Well, on Bjork's album called Medulla, where she uses nothing but voices, Medulla, she's talking about your head. Medulla means pith of plants. She says every girl, every boy is a lily, is a lynx. What is this chick talking about? Is a lily, is a lynx. Leo and Libra, or lapis lazuli. She's not dum-dum. So what is the lupus? It's a disease. You know that. Lupus is a disease. They gave you cancer as a constellation now. Came there first. Then they gave you lupus. Huh. What happens when the sun hits October? Why you want to have balance? Because lupus is in October where Scorpio is. It's near Libra. Right. The wolf. But wait a minute. When I'm making a beat, do I loop? Do I loop the beat? Loop. Snoop, doggy dog, loop. Ah, so basic, right, you get it. The sun is going into a loop. They make the ropes of Europa, the Fibonacci spiral. What do you want? The sine wave of the sun. The wolf is a unique energy of that in which you need Libra to calm down all these dark Saturnian, because you're going to Capricorn now in winter. It's ruled by Shiva. Saturn calms down your sun. Pulls the energy. The sun is still hot. Don't get it. Yeah, you're right about that. The sun has all of its power still. It allows itself to calm down, go up and down like your friends. I get high with a little help from my scarab beetles. Friends.
There's a lot of energies coming out from the sun, and that's probably why they want us to fear it so much and be afraid of solar flares and all kinds of nonsense they shoot at us just to make us scared. Then they say, don't look at it, it's gonna hurt your eyes, and never hurt my eyes looking at the sun. I love it. I'm solar powered. And the word link, you were talking about link, and we write with ink, with a pen, with ink. Link, ink.
Who is Abraham Lincoln?
Lincoln, yeah.
Aries and Libra, or Leo. Al Sharpton. Al Bundy. Peg, leg. Huh. The leg of the race? Let's review. Biggie Smalls, lyric. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All I heard was Papa, Pope. Don't hit me no more. Pope, Papa, pop music. Kick in the door is KITD for kind. It means kind for cow and children. They're talking about children. Your rappers are very smart. And your 4-4 is your meniscus for 8. Your kneecap, your peg. So you watch a TV show, you hear peg. Your subconscious brain can't understand that. And then you go out and you marry a peg. Really. You go find it and you get it and you screw with it. And it hates you, but it loves you.
And you have clothes peg.
Right. Now, does your website have a link?
You're gonna squeeze.
Yeah. I want to encourage everyone out there, go check your Google links. All of your links say 777. All of them. Go check it out. Why is it 777? Your Freemasons love 7. Why? You have a septum 7, 7ph 7. Ursa Major has 7 damn stars in it. You cannot. That's facts. Now, if someone tells me I'm into science and I want facts, I just done gave you a lot of them.
And that's where most of our conditioning happens. It's during the first year of our schooling, elementary school, 7 years.
Wow. I have the greatest builds with you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thank you. No, really, thank you, because it helps me, because I feel like people, they think too much. Astrology's been so demonized. I had no idea that I am a miracle. I don't know how I got through university defending Venus. They tried so hard. So I'm here for a reason. I should not have made it through. They should have kicked me out of that school. Seriously, I wrestled those bastards. So you want to listen to me, not because of my ego, because I've gone through it, did the work, and I made it. I shouldn't have. So that's the spirit. That's Venus. I say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That being said, when you see 777, now you got to ask yourself, what is Prince saying? 777 93 11. Remove the 3 9/11. Then Prince says Obama's going to go up and blow up the World Trade Center. Remember that? Prince said Obama's going to drop. Pardon me. Bin Laden's going to drop the bomb. He says it before 9/11. And he gave you 777, and your links for Google, all your searches have 3 7s. Now, in numerology, 3 7s, a divine number. 14 and 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 is what, Jonic? 3 for your Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, tricep.
That's what I have written here. I'm writing that 4 times 7, 28. Also.
There you go. For your 10. 8, 9, 10. 1 for your internet. Net is that was your connection. Net. 10. So it means to stretch.
Net 10 backward. Yeah, I remember the day we said that. Yeah.
Listen, I listen to you. I listen to you, man, and I always will. Look, I got your back. Okay, we're not gonna waste time here and be sloppy.
Each one teach one, man. That's how I see it. Each one teach one, and we're gonna finish maybe with 2 more. The links but the links. You want to add something with the links?
Yes. Do not eat sausage links. Do not eat sausage links. It's Saturn in Libra or Leo. And what I want to say is that the link that we need to get in touch with is the link with our eyes to the sun and the moon, the link to looking at your animals. You must be linked with nature. You have to. In ballet, we have chaîné means a chain. Chaîné means a chain. Your DNA makes a chain, baby. It shows you your figure 8. Why we're doing chains. Well, chains have a link. How do you link it? In linking with the breath of nature, all of her creations, all of her different breath. They give you good and bad breath. There's no such thing. All breath is good, damn it, because you're living.
That's out of what we create, the breath. You speak the words when you expire. When you inhale, you can talk. When you inhale air, you can talk. Really, I don't think I have done that in the past. I've tried the other day to take a breath and talk at the same time. I don't think I can. So it's when you exhale that the words come out and you create connection. You create. Come on, we have the power to create such a powerful force here. The words. That's what I wrote, I think, on Facebook today. Words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. It is. That's why I'm in it so much with you, because it is a powerful force. And if we align our speech and resonate with the words, man, and speak great words in abundance, come on, it can uplift us to such a higher heights. Terrible. Not terrible. Very appreciate loving of the situation. Next, Lyra, Lyra, and Lyre or ARP. It refers to ARP.
Okay, so I've unmuted myself. You want to mute back and forth? Good. Your lira would be money. Isn't lira money? Lira's money somewhere. Yep. Right. Why are they saying lira? Why do you get paid in pounds in England? You gain weight? Why is Buddha fat? Fat with wisdom? Oh, but they made you eat junk food. Inverted astrology. So your lira has Ra. Ra is the sun god. We know that. Lee, lie. Bruce Lee, lion again. That would be the Lion of Judah. That'd be female. That'd be Venus. Don't you use lie in your soap? Do you tell a lie? Do you lie in your sleep? Lie. Lira. You are lying with the sun. You are one with the sun. The word is telling you that we are all Ra, radiation. Randy, baby. Red. It means to be horny. Well, you have a horn, not the one down there. Your cerebrum means a horn in etymology, literally. So we're horny. We're all devils, deva. It's the elite that are influencing your lower chakra to be horny and spend your lyrics. Lira. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute.
Lyrics, yeah, most have verbal diarrhea. It's very inconsistent. That's why I said today, when you are inconsistent in your speech, when you go poo and you're not consistent, it's called diarrhea. You can have the same coming out your mouth. You can have a verbal diarrhea coming out of here if you don't watch the words you speak. Like I said, it's very powerful. I think it's Art from Evan is writing something in the chat. No, it's Ancient Wisdom says words are the most powerful weapon the race of human beings have been gifted with. Look, everybody speak words, whether the language you speak. We all speak. That's one thing we have. Maybe different than the animals, but the thing is, you look at the animals around, and what I observe is they don't speak, okay? But what I observe also is human or beings here speaking too much. Like, do we need to speak? Like, I feel the need to speak, yeah, but I don't feel the need to necessarily raise the voice. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's weird how I can explain it. Ra is sun. Someone says in the chat, Lira, the fiery sun. Orny can also be related with the activation of the invisible horn, the hidden antenna. Yeah. What about those two horn that is represented on the evil, the picture like they have evil stuff? And hold on, I'm gonna bring you something else before you unmute. Someone asking you a question. I have a question. Do they worship Saturn or the black sun wheel? Or are they the same? And what pop artists are singing about melanin through symbols? That's something we hear a lot, and I heard a lot of people on YouTube also referring to the pigmentation in your skin, which is called melanin. And he says here that you have to have melanin to escape through the atmosphere via the fourth state of matter, electricity, plasma, release when you die. They tell it through symbols. Tell me more about this, Raz and Jay. Come on, unmute. It's your turn.
Thank you very much. I'm going to unmute or Helen Keller. Helen Keller was an agent, by the way, and prepared you for your deaf comedy jam and for your high definition. Be careful with all your movements and all your heroes. Yes, the answer is yes. Who is Chris Cornell? Soundgarden, the Garden of Eden. Review: your cortex is the bark of a tree. Your thalamus is a flower in the Garden of Eden, in which Christ would not eat McDonald's or Moses or Buddha. They would eat in the Garden of Eden. Now, what song does Chris Cornell tell you? Black hole, sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Wash away the rain, my secretions, my sweat and tears, my fluid, my life force. The dark sun sucks your life force. It gets colder. Now you're dehydrated. It's cold. Your bones are brittle. Saturn did that. Yes, the black sun is the same as Saturn, what this gentleman was talking about, or female who asked the question. Yes, all things that are black relate to Osiris or Nimrod, Saturn. And so we have a black misunderstanding, though, with black people. Yes, black people are unique. So are Asians and whites, before I say this. The whole melanin thing, just research division through colors. Now, racism is alchemy. It's not about you being black and you're worse. No, your elite know that black is the first color in the rainbow. So if I want to mind control you, I would have to travel the world like Columbus did. He saw brown-skinned people, yellow, all of them. He saw all the chakras, all the colors. Aurora borealis means many colors. Aurora is Venus. Who's Aurora's wedding? Who is sleeping? Damn Beauty and Ballet. It's all about Lucifer, y'all. So those are your facts for those who are scientists. So yes, you are dealing with an entity. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute. Go ahead. I see you smiling.
Yeah. When I smile, it's because something got through my head, through my consciousness here. And you said Aurora en français. On a un film qui a beaucoup passé dans le temps. C'est Aurore, l'enfant martyr. OK? I don't know if you remember that movie. It's a French-made movie, I think, or Belgium or something like that. But it's called Aurore, l'enfant martyr. The martyr child. Aurore was her name. Aurore, the martyr child. Like, and you know, hold on. You know what she was doing in that movie? The mother was making her eat soap. That's significant there. Là. Go ahead.
Soap is snakes on a plane. Soap opera, brainwash, ALL detergent, where they put chemicals in your clothes and they wash you with cancer. Polyester causes cancer. It's fake. It's ether. Venus. Polyester? Who is this martyr, the child? What do you think is going on up there? There's a constellation that means a woman with long hair, coma. Coma means a woman and her child. Google it. The constellation's a female holding a baby. Now, you scientists who eat meat and like Elon Musk, where are you going to go? If you Google it, are your ancestors dumb? Why were your ancestors into astrology? Why does every Mexican, Native American, Indians, India, whatever, the Druids all had a zodiac with different names. So if we want to fact check, we might want to do that before we say, oh no, I'm into science, because you're going to hurt yourself. And when you die, you'll come back as a multicolored dream coat that I can wear and tear and throw away. That's not you.
And when we come back next Sunday, we're going to look at microscope. Microscopium is one of the next. I have Mensa first and Table Mountain, but the next is microscopium and microscope. And I want to leave you on a thought that I just had. We use microscope to look at little particles, to see very little. But when it comes to see very big, which is their fake space, the outside in the immensity of fake space, we use telescope. Why not a macroscope? Why is it not called a macroscope? They call it a telescope. Like, what's the telephone, telescope? Tell me a story. Tell me a story with your telescope. Wow. Powerful. Man, thank you very much. You're muted.
I'm going to unmute. Go tell it on the mountain. Tell? Penn and teller. Magicians, Penn and teller. The bank teller. Now you black people say, run tell that, yo. Run tell that. Go run and tell it. Tell. So it's a telescope because you are telepathic.
You tell,
right, telepathy.
You tell also. You can tell a story. That's it. You telephone, you telescope.
Yes. Good point, though. It could be a macro. Macro, it means big. Micro, small. You're right. It's a good point. I would say this. There you go. Let's look at it like this. Maybe your elite are trying to mess around with your telepathy, your ability to tell it on the mountain is the dome. There's a mountain constellation, probably. They make pyramid shapes. The hood of the KKK. Oh, no. That's not facts, though.
So anyway, we'll look at it next Sunday. I'm going to let you go on this, Jay, because we want to download it and re-upload it. And if it's too long, we can. So large up, everyone in the chat also. It was a pleasure again to share those very divine moments with you. They're all very divine. It's a one-time deal experience here. Yeah, and it goes fast. So you better take advantage of it and you better wake up. So yeah, thanks, Will Evert, Mandy, Bliss, all of you in the chat, Ancient Wisdom, All of you, Heart from Heaven, Nestle, Rosenton, Monarch, Ivar, I saw earlier, Andy, Large Up, Andy, I saw your message. Yeah, that way was here with his mushroom. Yeah, that's it. Ivar was there. That's it. So we'll adjust with the volume. We're sorry for the. But sorry is a sorry word. I don't want to use sorry too much. It's a sorry word. We will adjust with the sound. We will adjust with the sound in the next hangout. I'll talk to Jay after and we'll figure out something. That's what we do usually. So thanks everyone. And Jay, you want to add something before we log out? Log
Yeah.
fire. Log in. Now we're logging out.
Yes, I'd like to say that I'm also decoding all 88 constellations on my YouTube channel. And if you want to understand what we're doing right now, yeah, you can go to my channel, watch them over and over again. Don't think about it. Don't think, because I show you the etymology. Just go and do the work and go out there. I want to say much love to That Way and Will of Earth. Very consistent. Will of Earth always has some things I didn't know. He's a student now who's a teacher. He's teaching. That Way always has a comment and motivates me on YouTube because not a lot of people are getting it. I'm not going viral. But I just got someone on Instagram with 100,000 followers following me. I get it once a week, yo. So I'm humble. So I thank you to all my subscribers and to Jonick.
And the only way to stop that verbal diarrhea is to have consistency. So we know that. That's one thing me and Jay master, the consistency. I don't think there's too much diarrhea coming out my mouth anymore, but you got to watch that stuff because it can come back and hit you very fast. Depends what you eat, what you bring in, so be careful what you bring in, first of all. So thanks very much, Jay, and I'll see you again next Sunday, as usual. Boom! We're out.